Hey friends, it is October and I want to share with you how I am going to sculpt a ring that looks like a coral snake from oven baked clay. I'm using Sculpey today. I have got red, black, and yellow, and there is a children's rhyme that goes along with coral snakes about whether or not they're poisonous. If red touches black, you're okay, Jack. If red touches yellow, you're a dead fellow. Isn't that fun? That's just fun. It's all good fun. So for this snake, what we are going to do is roll all three sections of all three colors, of our Sculpey out into snakes, basically. Snakes pretty thin because we are going to be making it into a ring, and it will have to fit, around a finger and rub against other fingers without being uncomfortable. That's actually going to probably be too much yellow, so let's cut some of it off and set it aside in case we need it, but roll the rest of it out to a fairly thin width. To size our ring, I have got this socket from a socket wrench set that I figure is about the size of one of my fingers. Like when I look at it, that's like the size of one of my fingers, so that'll probably do. These are particularly handy because they can go in the oven. They're safe to be in the oven. They aren't going to melt or catch fire or be destroyed by sitting in the oven at fairly low temperatures for long periods of time. And so that's all right. Can go in the oven without any problems. And because they come in sets, they've got different sizes, so you can size whatever size you want. This one, the one I'm using, is a 9/16. So there's that. I'm going to take some of this red and roll it out, and because we know that the yellow was too much, I know that that big huge chunk of red is going to be too much, but that's all right. We will roll it out and try and make it similar in size to the yellow. Not too terribly concerned about it, but like just similar in size to the yellow. And trying to make it uniform width, which I am not the best at. Like, sculpting is an art, and it takes practice, and some people are better at it than others, and that's all right. So long as you just keep practicing, you'll get there. Okay, so that's a red. That's going to be way too much red. This, I can tell already, is going to be too much black too, because we know that we had too much red. So let's roll it out into a snake of a similar width, hopefully, without jostling everything around. Okay, something like that, sort of. Okay, now let's start assembling our snake. Let's see, the very end of his tail can be black, and then I want a small slice of yellow. So I will take a piece off of the yellow and then take a small slice of the yellow, just a small disc, and line that up right next to the black. And then we want a longer-ish section of red right up next to it, and then another slice of yellow, and that's going to be pretty much what we're going to do for the rest of the snake. Alternate between colors, trying to make the sections fairly even, but not being too concerned because it is a natural creature. So, it's not going to be perfect. at least not occurring in nature anyway. Let's make that section of yellow just a little narrower. And then red. And some yellow. Until it's long enough that we think that it can go all the way around, which I know for a fact this is not going to be long enough, but we'll keep going for a little while. Go, just press it on, and continue. Alternating between the red and black and yellow between the two, because that's how you know it's poisonous. And it is for Halloween after all. We are making this snake ring for Halloween. Let's see, is that going to be long enough? Probably not. We'll make it a little bit longer. Let's grab our thing and try it out. Yeah, that's getting close. Yeah, okay, let's give it a head. So for the head, we're just going to start bowing it out just a little bit. Coral snakes' heads are actually fairly unnoticeable. They aren't all that different, like in width from the rest of the body. Go, okay. So that'll give us a nice head right at the end there. And what we're going to do is set all of these lengths of clay out of the way in case we want to make more snakes. And then we will just roll this very gently to make everything uniform and stuck together nicely. Just everything bonded well, and the edges can curve a little bit. That's perfect. And then just smooth and everything's even and together. Okay, and then the tail is going to abruptly come down in because snakes' tails do that. And then the head can squish back a little bit further so that it's a little bit wider right there, and then come down for the nose. There we go. And then let's just squish that over so that everything's flat and even, and just kind of sculpt the head around, just making it snake head shaped. That's the best way I know how to describe that, just making it snake head shaped. And then we will take our little X-Acto knife and just press in sockets for the eyes on either side. And a little part for the mouth. Hardly noticeable at all, really. They're actually very benign creatures right up until the moment when they kill you. And then let's take our socket and start with the head, just curved up a ways, and then bring it around and back and forth with the tail just a little bit. There we go. And then bring the head up just a little bit more and curve that down. Just make sure everything's curved with the socket. And perfect. There we have one snake ring ready for the oven, and then ready for Halloween. What do you think? How cute is that? I kind of love him. I kind of love him with all of my heart. I hope you guys like him too. Probably want to put little eyeballs on him though. So let's pull back out our black and just pop little eyeballs off. And stick them into those sockets that we pressed in. There we go, one side and the other side. Perfect. There we go. Now he's got eyes. And he is ready to go in the oven, and he will be an adorable little snake ring. I hope you guys liked this. If you did, let me know. I am always happy to hear from you. I put up new videos every day. So if you didn't catch my video yesterday, that's all right. There'll be another one tomorrow. And they stay up so you can watch them anytime. But the point is there's always something new to see. I will see you guys tomorrow. And oh, remember to subscribe. Bye.